full name is Social, Economic and Political Exclusion Analysis. Doing that kind of a workshop where you start with people's own experiences, you show and explore, you know, what are the systems behind that marginalization or that experience of discrimination.
The term itself, you don't really pick from the word go, but going through the training and going through the different sessions that kind of open your mind to how many different kinds of people are there, or categories of people, and how you need to embrace all these people in the same environment, so as not to be seen as infringing on some of their rights. That was an eye-opener for me. It put me out of the box, I should say.
Unless you understand how social exclusion works, because it is intended basically to assert a particular group as more superior than the other. So in essence, you exclude certain people. And with the case of sexual minorities, the heterosexuals would be seeing themselves as superior, so the sexual minorities are inferior.
The first day I came in for interview, I saw one. I had sat here. I said, what kind of human being is this? Is this where I'm going to be working? Oh God, this is unbelievable. I had that, grown up as I am. So you can imagine how many people out there do not understand these issues. The body politics. Always, I've tried with the training. If you put yourself in a box, so you keep rotating within that box, you cannot think outside the box. So if society wants everybody to be male and female, what if I'm neither male nor female? Where do you put me? I remember I was in some conference at Royal. I failed to sign in because of the social exclusion training. I wrote my name. I could not tick whether I'm male or female.
When you exclude me on the grounds of tribe, on the grounds of gender, on the grounds of how you want me to be, or how you want me to look, how you want me to sound, how you want me, you know, it definitely links up with my rights. It's human rights abuse itself.
Usually people ask these questions to place you in a particular category. So sometimes after you answer and say, oh, I'm maybe a Choli and I'm from the north, then someone says, oh, okay, nice to meet you, and that's it. So you kind of wonder, would this conversation have taken a different direction if I had said that I'm from such and such a place?
For any organization, you have politics, and where the politics becomes so destructive is when now the staff start to get into cliques. So I think the social exclusion workshop is a good tool. One first is to bring an organization or a community as one family.
I think some people just fail to understand, no matter how much you want to, you explain to them that let's put me and you aside and let's put human rights first. What is it that we say? If you say you're addressing sexual and gender-based violence, are you going to pick portions of what you address? Or are you going to address sexual and gender-based violence, gender issues including LGBTI issues, for example? If you're going to address issues of rape, are you going to pick only women and girls and leave out men, because also men are raped? So how do we make it sound the way it is supposed to be, gender, and make gender mean men and women, boys and girls, and in it the other social groups?
We deal with a lot of tribal conflicts, consequences of tribal conflicts, land conflicts. You get to start to question people. Was it really a necessary conflict?
Last year, during the Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Week, I remember the word persecution was added. Sexual and gender-based violence and persecution. And for me, LGBTI people are persecuted because of their sexuality. They're persecuted through the laws, they're persecuted by their families, by their neighbors, just because of their sexuality.
I am a person that believes in dynamism. Like the Bible, I'm a Christian, very strong Christian. The Bible is very dynamic. It has many books. And all these books are talking about love and non-discrimination in all. So I believe in dynamism, and I believe in supporting the most disadvantaged to empower them to be advantaged.
It's only when you interact with people and they tell you, but you're different. How different? I don't know. So in the first place, did you know me? That's the question. Because you're assuming you know me and yet you don't know. And I think that's the same thing that we have to look at. People who think they know sexual minorities. How do you know that? For you to just make some kind of judgment. So I'm dynamic.